Have you ever wondered how extraordinary the world can be, especially when it comes to kids? Today, we're diving into a world where normal is just a word in the dictionary. From the little boy with skin so thick that he doesn't sweat to a little girl born without a nose, these kids have defied the odds and challenged what we think is possible. Get ready to be amazed and a little speechless as we talk about the top 10 kids who are unique and unusual in the world. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you'd like to join this month's 5-star giveaway of a brand new iPhone 15, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! Number 10. Alexandra Sang. This unusual child model from the Philippines was born in 2005 and stands out from the others due to her unique height, body structure, and voice. Alexandra suffers from stage 2 Langerhans cell histiocytosis cancer, which is a disorder that allows the excess buildup of the immune system cells known as Langerhans cells. The result of this is her physical appearance, where the teenager looks like a little girl. At just 4 foot 6 inches, it's not surprising that she got bullied a lot for being too short for her age. However, as soon as she became viral on Instagram and started modeling, Alexandra's life changed forever. Now, she's learning to embrace her so-called imperfection, which has made her unique and beautiful. Of course, looking like a little girl has its disadvantages, but she's definitely a superstar with more than 130,000 followers on her Instagram. Number 9. Muin Bakanave. Almost every woman dreams of having long and luscious eyelashes. They add so much beauty to the structure of the face, but we can't all get what we want, right? Well, this young boy from Moscow is definitely living the dream. He didn't ask for it, but he has one of the most beautiful eyelashes in the world, starting at about 2 inches long at birth. It's grown so much more since then, and his mom works to keep it as trim as possible to keep him comfortable. At an impressive 1.7 inches, Muin loves his long lashes, but that doesn't stop him from dreaming of becoming a great football player as soon as he grows up. Still, he's begun to achieve a lot of fame, especially as he's in the Russian Book of Records for his surprisingly long lashes. Number 8. Mohammed Al-Sheikh. Mohammed has the nickname Spider Boy for a reason. At first glance, he looks like every other young man in his community with nothing out of the ordinary. However, Mohammed has the world record for the most full body revolutions ever. At this record attempt, he kept a chest stand for an incredible 1 minute without interruptions, and that was enough to earn him a place in the Guinness World Record. So, how does he do this? Nature played a great role. Spider Boy was born with an incredibly flexible spine and has always been an athlete. However, he stumbled on this neat little trick on a regular day and realized that he could do something amazing. Although he was top 3 in Arab's Got Talent in 2015, Mohammed is all about enhancing his abilities and aiming so much bigger. Number 7. Melanie Dickerson. Have you ever looked into the eyes of a puppy and instantly melted? The famous puppy dog eyes is known for making even the toughest person do their bidding. However, you may never have seen something similar in a human being before this video. Say hello to Melanie Dickerson, a child born with enormous enchanting eyes that can take your breath away. However, this is due to being born with a rare genetic disorder known as Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome, giving her the gift of beautiful eyes. Unfortunately, this also comes with the possibility of developing glaucoma in future and becoming blind. So, even as you look at her big sparkly eyes, this beautiful baby girl's feature could be a blessing and a curse. Number 6. Versavia Borin Goncharova. No one fears a hit in the heart more than Versavia, a little girl born with her heart outside her chest. We all know that the heart is the most important organ in the body as it controls pretty much our being alive. Unfortunately, she was born with thoracic abdominal syndrome, a condition that resulted in the heart not being enclosed safely within her rib cage. This condition is so rare that it affects only 1 in a million people. Still, her parents ensure that she tries to get through life like other kids, going to school and interacting with other children in her age range. Sadly, she was rushed to the hospital from school one day when a classmate hit her vulnerable heart. This is a major fear that they can't shake away. Number 5. Evan Fasciano. It's tough to get heartbreaking news that the child you were eagerly expecting would be born with a tough disease that would make life much more different for him. 2 days before Evan Fasciano was born, his parents received the sad news that he would be born with a rare skin disease that would have his body covered in tough scales. At birth, he looked like he was covered in crusty plastic wrap. This rare genetic disorder, known as Harlequin ichthyosis, left him covered in scales that grow 10 times the rate of the rest of his body. It also came with risks of skin infections, dehydration, and sunstroke. So, his parents spent more than 4 hours daily scraping away dead skin and coating him in protective lotions to prevent tears. He also has to eat and drink as much as possible as his metabolism is faster than normal. The good news is that the condition doesn't seem to affect Evan's giggly and happy personality. Number 4. Rosabella Harrison. Rosabella was born with one of the largest face birthmarks ever, and that has attracted both local and international attention. However, her true rise to fame started when she caught the attention of a world-renowned fashion photographer that made her the face of a charity. This charity provides support for those affected by congenital melanocytic nevus, which is a rare type of birthmark affecting only 1% of infants around the world, including Rosabella. Hers is even more unique due to the placement and composition that are very rare. Rosabella lives a full life on the farm with her mother, where she rides horses, has her own pony, and goes for tests once a year to quickly detect any neurological problems arising from her condition. Number 3. Laura and Mara Bawar. Diversity is a beautiful thing, and twin models Laura and Mara are the reflection of this beauty. These Brazilian models have always attracted a lot of attention everywhere they go, as they were born with albinism. This condition causes a lack of pigment in the skin and hair due to the absence of melanin that makes the skin darker. Therefore, this leads to a much whiter appearance, a condition that affects about 1 in 17,000 people. Still, the twins have embraced a dream of modeling and acting internationally. With their unique hair, skin, and eye color, they feel incredibly special wearing their hair in different styles and makeup that makes them happy. Lara and Mara were born and raised in Brazil and are hoping to share their power and self-acceptance with future generations. Number 2. Lalit Patidar. Lalit is an Indian schoolboy who suffers from a rare disease known as werewolf syndrome, or hypertrichosis, leaving him covered with hair on every inch of his body. Of course, we all have a little hair on our body, which serves several functions, but we're not talking about a few strands here. For Lalit, hair grows even in unusual parts of his body, and this is not related to his gender or age. However, Lalit has been stuck with this since the day he was born. Until this moment, it's impossible to cure this syndrome. So, Werewolf Boy has had to face bullies who called him a monkey and threw stones at him. The good news is that he has great family members that have always stood by him and gotten used to his unique appearance. Over time, he began to get more popular at school and doesn't get so hurt when strangers react in fear or disgust when they see him. This hasn't stopped him from dreaming of surgery and a future where he's an amazing policeman that fights crime. Number 1. Tessa Evans. Tessa Evans is just like every other regular kid who loves to play in the rain, dance, and run as much as she likes. Although she's a very active child, there's something special about Tessa. Officially, she has a disease known as aplasia, and that means she has no nose. She was born this way, as this condition is the congenital absence of an organ or tissue. Her parents received the devastating news about this after an ultrasound scan that showed an abnormally flat face. As expected, they were shocked, but still ready to receive their newborn baby. Not having a nose means that Tessa has no sense of smell, including the absence of paranasal sinuses that are meant to be bones linked to the nasal cavity. Sadly, Tessa also has heart and eye problems, and had to undergo cataract surgery at just 11 weeks, leaving her completely blind in one eye. Still, a transplant and tracheotomy helps her breathe. and she would have to get a nose implant when she's older to create a nose on her face. And that wraps up today's video. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from Star 5. Thanks for watching.